Back in the microphone, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my first video writing first your Android Hello World application, and I hope you guys are now confident to set up the environment, development environment, and ready to develop Android application in the future. So you'll be getting more tutorials in next few days time. So subscribe to my channel and get in touch. So today we are going to learn very important tool as a developer, Android Debugging Bridge. This tool is used to connect emulators and actual Android devices to your developer machine and interact with them. So this tool is actually a client server software. When you download your SDK, Android SDK from developer.android.com, you are downloading this bunch of tools to your computer. So let me show you guys. I have copied my SDK to OPT directory. If you list it and if you go to tools, you could see there are a lot of tools comes with Android development kit, and I hope you guys remember we have used Android tool to download specific Android SDKs to your developer machine. So ADB tool, I'm using a Linux Ubuntu version 11.10 version, and ADB tool is located under platform tools. You can find this ADB tool in here. So ADB, as I mentioned earlier, it's a client server software. ADB server sorry, ADB server is responsible for connecting all the devices and the emulators, and the client softwares can connect to the server. Server is managing all the connections to the emulators or actual Android devices. Since ADB clients are not directly talking to the connected devices, any of the clients can be connected to any of the devices. So this is very useful. First time ADB tool, when you run the ADB tool, it checks whether the ADB server daemon is running on the developer machine. If it doesn't, it starts the server. ADB server runs on 5037 port. So all the clients, ADB clients, are connected to the server through this port, and server is managing when you connect devices to the computer. ADB server is managing connection to those devices. Normally, when server creates a connection to the devices, it uses two ports, one for ADB itself and one for the shell environment on the device. So let me show you. Let me start ADB tool. ADB, you can use ADB devices command to check all the see what are the devices connected to the server. ADB, see sorry, as you can see, you cannot see any of the devices are connected, and I think we can test this. Let me open another terminal and fire up my Eclipse. Now Eclipse is opening, so we can see I'm gonna run AVD, one of the AVDs on Eclipse, and then we can run the device command. Then we should be able to see the device is connected. Eclipse is opening up. We go to Windows AVD Manager, and I have here two AVDs. I'm gonna start AVD for ice cream sandwich. I'm gonna select scale it to 4 inch. So Android emulator is booting up. Now when we run device tool, as you can see, you should be able to see this device emulator is connected. Even though it's booting up, it's connected with ADB tool. Let me kill. There's another command to stop the ADB server. Kill server. Alright, then when you run this program ADB again, you can see daemon is not running. So it first check whether the Android ADB server is running. If if it is not running, then it starting the server, and the server is running on 5037 port. So all the Android clients, ADB clients, are connected to the server using this port. And you can see this emulator. This is the emulator we have started in Eclipse. This emulator is already running. Let me connect. I have my Samsung Galaxy S2 device. Let me connect it using my USB cable. I'm gonna connect. Okay, then if you run the command again, it will show you two devices. This is the emulator, and this is the actual Samsung Galaxy S device connected through USB. So when ADB server connects all the devices, and it's creating a unique ID for each and every devices connected to the server. So normally the ID consists of the device type and the port number. As you can see, this is the emulator type, and the port is 5554. So as I told you before, ADB server uses two ports, one port for ADB itself and the other one to connect to the shell environment on the phone, on the device. So let's say let me show you how to see. If you have two devices, since ADB clients are not binded to ADB devices directly, their connection is managed through ADB server. So when you connect to a device using ADB client, you have to tell, if you have multiple devices, you have to tell which device you are talking to. So there's a switch to specify DB. If you put D, so if you use ADB -D switch, we are talking to the devices connected through USB. So let me show you an example. I want to install an application to the actual Android phone. So I have my application saved in my home folder. Let me install it. I'm gonna install. We have to give install and the path of the application. Yeah, the application is being installed to the device. Let me show you. This is the sample application installed on this machine, on the device. And let's say if I want to install this application to the emulator, so I can give this, instead of D, if I give E, so I'm targeting all the emulators, since they